GT Chads, we stay winning. Monkey, 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 and more. It's Steven's Monkey Reviews. Hey collectors, it's going to be Steven here, and welcome to another Dragon Ball video. I have something different for you today, and it's going to be a quick, easy custom video for you. And this is going to be for folks who want. Spoiler, we're going into Daima territory here. So if you're not caught up, well, you're probably spoiled already by the video proper. An adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku that is more so canon to the mythos, and I honestly could not be happier that Super Saiyan 4 is finally here for those who want this design to be introduced into the canon. I am super happy. What sort of confusion does that imply for Super moving forward, because we have all this stuff happening in Daima? Don't care, because it's here. So maybe it's not actually named Super Saiyan 4 because of the magic aspect and the demon realm, and who knows if it's going to be dropped. Who cares? It's here. So you're already noticing that there are probably going to be some inconsistencies with accuracy, but this is just basically meant to be sort of like a placeholder, or, you know, maybe we won't get an adult version of Super Saiyan 4 that's canon to the official main timeline for Goku. So this is going to be for folks who are maybe okay with some inaccuracies, inconsistencies, and you just want something that's pretty cool that's going to be up on your shelf. Now I'm going to present to you a couple of different ways you can go ahead about this easy-ish custom. So it's going to be basically all you need to do is buy a couple things, including some paint, and you'll be good to go. And I'm also going to give you some tips if you're a real hardcore customizer on how you can get one that is more so accurate, but I don't have the skills and ability, and I'm not going to be cracking open a $100+ figure in order to make it happen. So let's go ahead and dig into it a little bit. All right, so here is the lab, and we're going to go over everything and kind of set up some ground rules, so this way you kind of know what's going on here. So here's all of the ingredients, if you will. And again, we're going to have some scaled difficulty. This is going to be a bit in-depth, but remember, we're going from we're going on a spectrum here from the easiest sort of kit bash all the way up to, like, you know how to do a full-on repaint. So for this, if we're trying to get it like as accurate as possible, we're going to need some fodder pieces, including a belt that we can sacrifice. So I do have a CT Toys Son Gohan Scholar release here. I don't really need everything in here. I just wanted the extra accessories for Gohan. So what I did is I just went ahead and I took the belt, and that is going to be my sacrificial belt piece. Then we are going to need, again, this will be the easy side, I'll explain more in a bit, a normal Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We're going to need the body mostly for the legs. You can use it for the torso and the tail. There's also going to be the Black Hole Toys. Demoniacal Fit has one, so whatever you can get your hands on for the most affordable. If you do also want to go for the color scheme for the torso, you will need it for the head. You're going to need the Black Hole Toys Time Jumper, the red one, or what is that, the Limit Breaker, the Kaioken, whatever. Alright, so if you're going to go with just the simple sort of kit bash to match the GT colors of Super Saiyan 4, then what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to paint the belt. Now, I used a little bit of a primer spray for this to help get the base coat, so this way the paint would stick to it. As you know, the belt for Goku, Piccolo, Gohan, so on and so forth, is normally a little bendy. It has a little bit of give to it, but with the paint that I eventually got on there, along with that primer, there was no issue with it. It's not flaking off. It holds pretty well. So the big question is going to be, how do you match the paint? And I already painted it, so folks are probably wondering, well, unfortunately, you know, I can tell you the paints that I used here to really get that. You can see the brand here. You know, I'm showing you exactly what I used, right? The problem is the actual mix that I used and the availability in your area, whether or not you're going to be able to go. You can just go to Walmart, you can go to Michael's. Even if it's got the plastic on it, you can still unscrew the top, right? So you can still do that. So what I would just do is, if you're really looking to get new paint for this, because you are going to probably have to spend some money if you want to color match, just go ahead and take the legs of Goku or another Goku that you're going to be using, hint hint, and just kind of match up when you take the cap off and just see if that is going to be a paint that you're going to want to use. I had to mix to get the color that I wanted for the belt, so I had to use 2 different colors. I will say that if you are going to do that, make sure that you're buying however many you're going to open up, that you are eventually going to use. Don't be a scumbag. Like, if you don't buy it, somebody else is going to use it, so don't just steal paint. Okay, so once you do that, you get your correct paints, you get the mix, you are good to go, and then all you got to do is just paint your belt. Now, I'm using the Super Saiyan 4 Goku Figuarts, so he has a little bit of a reddish, blackish coloration on the belt, so I went ahead with a pearl red dry brushing. Hopefully that's coming up pretty well in the camera, but it does look pretty nice. It matches rather solid. Now, if you do not know how this works, then when you get your Goku figure, let's just go ahead with the Super Saiyan 4 example. See, it's very easy to do. When you get him out of the box, this is how he's going to be assembled, right? Okay, cool. All you have to do, use heat if you're not comfortable with your own skills, but kind of grab at the belt, grab at the torso, usually around the chest, and just pull. You'll be able to pop the figure apart. Then you'll have the belt. Now, if you don't care about like your Super Saiyan 4 figure, you can just go ahead and paint this. I just used that belt because I had extra fodder. Okay, now that you've got that off, then all you have to do is take your belt and put it on. See, it's a pretty solid color match. Not 1-to-1, but I did the best that I could. All right, now here's the reason that we went ahead with the Black Hole Toys one. I like this color match the best for the Daima Goku design. So that one just pops on nice and easy. Bada bing, bada boom. Then, tail. This is going to be the most important part, okay? This creates a lot of issues. Now, all you do, this joint's a little bit loose. You pop it in. Come on. And now you're good to go. That is my preferred look. Super simple, super easy, 5 minutes and 45 seconds, a little bit long, but I hope for those who don't know how to do any customization, that was easy enough. If you're new to action figure stuff, that really helped. The reason for the Black Hole Toys, you get a whole bunch of different faceplates. You also get some experience with water slide decals because they made new faceplates for one head sculpt that they included, and then they made a copy, if you will, of the normal Super Saiyan 4 head, as you can see here. And then for all the faceplates for this one, you have to use water slide decals. So, c'est la vie. Now, if you do want to, I'll show you this example. You can just go with the normal Super Saiyan colors, Super Saiyan 4 colors. And then let's go ahead and pop on the alternate but normal Super Saiyan 4. Come on. Goku head. All right, and there you go. And that's what the colors look like there. So not an exact 1-to-1 match, which the Daima Super Saiyan 4 look is like. Doesn't match with the tail, so of course pretend that I switched, but there you go. So that's kind of what that would look like, and of course change the faceplates accordingly as you like it. The red eyes, there's nothing we're going to be able to do with that unless you get to the next level of customization where you really know how to repaint stuff. So make of it what you will, but that's about as close as we're going to get for quick kit bashing and just a little bit of paint investment. Now, here's going to be a couple of things that are pretty obvious. The boots. These are not accurate, right? So you may be able to go with the new hip design and legs and so forth, but the boots aren't correct. Well, what are your options, right? Well, I have the CT Toys Gohan, which that's where the belt came from, right? So maybe we can just go ahead and somehow cannibalize that. Well, here's the problem. If we go ahead and we try that, hello kitty, we get effectively a bobblehead. So that doesn't work. Now, I showed a few pictures on my Instagram with the Kong Studio legs, right? So that's cool. And it takes a little bit of finessing, but it works as I knock the bangs off. So it's not too much of a problem, but here's where the biggest issue comes into play. We don't have a hole in the backside for the tail, but at least the boots are correct. If you're just looking for a quick kit bash, this isn't going to be possible. This isn't what you're going to want to do. Now, Now, this is a known issue with the Black Hole Toys Goku, the time jumper. The back side where the tail plugs in is known to come off and separate at the crotch. That's a known issue. That's sort of our ticket in. I'm not doing this with my Kong Studios Goku. No way. You can probably just disassemble this piece here and plug this in there, and you may not have a problem. So that may be an easy way to get around it. All you have to do is paint this up to match the legs. Then you're going to have accurate boots, and you're going to have a much more accurate Goku. Then all you're going to have to do is paint the belt part that you get to match orange instead of this sort of yellow. But here's the issue. Are you going to sacrifice a Kong Studios Goku? Didn't think so. Not something you would maybe want to do because, they go for how much on the aftermarket? Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, another easy sort of idea would be just maybe, kind of swapping out the legs here for, let's say, Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. It doesn't fit. So, if you are really looking to make it accurate with sort of kit bashing and light mods, right? There are ways to do that, and I kind of showed that to you. The biggest thing is going to be you're going to need a spot in the back to plug in the Super Saiyan 4 tail. Basically, cannibalize this back end here from a Super Saiyan 4 figure, and that will be your in to get the tail in somewhere. So that is the big thing you need to consider when you are making your Daima adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, the very last thing, of course, the forearms. You're going to have to resculpt those because, yeah, not happening. Again, super easy kit bash, a placeholder. Good luck. And that's going to wrap it up. Again, just to kind of put everything, again, in a quick summary, a quick little bow on everything. To make this sort of quick, easy kit bash, you're going to need a Super Saiyan 4 body. Any of the three that's going to be on the market, you're going to need the time jumper from Black Hole Toys. Then you're going to need the belt from Goku. You're going to need to paint it yellow to match the pants if you're going to go the Super Saiyan 4 route. So this way you can make it easy like that. Or if you're going to go a bit more complicated, you're going to have to match the belt with the orange. So this way you're going to go ahead and get it 100% lore accurate to match the boots as well. And then you're going to have to figure out how to attach the tail to the back piece of the butt of Goku, and you'll be good to go. So you're going to be able to range from a whole bunch of different ways for customization skills, but that is going to be the simple, easy way to go about it. Here we have in front of us basically nearly the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I don't have my Dragon Ball Super Broly available. He's kind of tucked away, but we have canon Super Saiyan 4 Goku, canon Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue, and then kind of sort of canon Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. This is basically just going to be the beast deities. I took off the midsection of the hair to sort of get it to look like as close as he appeared in Daima. It just sort of angled things a little weird. Trust me, it's the perspective. What I can say here is if you would have told little Steven, who was a part of the comment section of early YouTube, and this is what we would get so many years later, I would have told you you're lying. But here we are, and I couldn't be happier, so this is really cool today. Will we get anything official in SH Figuarts down the line? Don't know. Probably not. I mean, obviously we have the kid Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but who knows about adult forms, because how does it affect the continuity moving forward? We don't know. Anyway, drop your thoughts down below. I love to hear your comments. Give me your thoughts on Super Saiyan 4. Again, maybe it's not it by name, but we know what it is. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Your thoughts on Beast Deities, Kong, the new name, which I'm not going to mention because they're trying to skirt around copyright. All that fun stuff. I love you all so very much. More Dragon Ball videos on the way. A whole bunch of the good stuff. You know where to find me. Click like, subscribe, all that fun content creator stuff, and I'll catch ya in the next video.